Hey, Blue Star. Ooh. Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to fix my Venmo. Hey, Alexis. Hey, I was like, where are you? Yeah, girl, it's been how do I get back? It's been kind of crazy these last few days. I've been tired, like really, really tired. But I think it's because my body is preparing for labor. Because I mean, after next week, I will have her. So I'm down to the wire, y'all. Hold on, let me put this information. So I am using Venmo now, y'all. I ended up getting my Venmo together. And I still have PayPal, of course. So, but yeah, so I decided to go ahead and put my Venmo down for donations now since I don't have Cash App anymore. My night is going okay. It's fine. It's going okay. How's your night going, ladies? Hey, it's Mealy. I got everything packed. I promise you. I went yesterday to Walmart. I got some last minute items. Bag is ready. It's at the door. We just gotta put the car seat in the car. But everything ready. I am basically 37 weeks. Well, I'm due October 19th, but because I have to have a C-section, I'm going to be having a baby October 12th. But I'm 37 weeks tomorrow, so she could come any day. But yeah, I just been like, I've been tired, like physically tired. But it's normal when you get to this point in pregnancy, your body is trying to prepare for labor. It's trying to conserve energy. So that's why it's been hit or miss on my lives, y'all. Because I'll be out of it. My night is good. Right now, I am watching Netflix. I'm watching BoJack Horseman. Okay. I don't think I've heard of that show. She said, OMG, yes, girl, it's getting close. Like, it's crazy. Super crazy. I'm excited, though. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm all of the feelings. I'm a little bit of everything. Did y'all watch Ruth and Boaz? No. What is that stream on? I don't watch TV like that, y'all. Y'all might think I'm weird, but I do not watch TV. If I do, it's like my kids' movies. Hi. Hiya. So yeah, it's on Netflix. Oh, okay. What? Go watch the movie with Daddy. Y'all see how she just stole my cookie? You watched it the first night and you loved it? Okay. I'm going to have to check it out. Yeah, I don't even have a Netflix shop because they was too expensive. They was charging too much. But I might have to get it for the sake of watching some shows. I probably want to watch some stuff when I'm in the hospital. I'm going to bring my laptop to the hospital and stuff. So I'm probably going to want to watch some stuff when I'm in there. You recently started TV again, like you're trying to get more off your phone. Yeah. Oh, you use your brother's Netflix. That's the way to do it. Let me see. Hold on. Somebody said a donation. Let me see who it was. Who was it? Okay, Alexis. Thank you, Alexis, for your donation. So whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and drop your question in the chat. And again, like I said, you guys, I am now using Venmo and PayPal. No more Cash App. No more. So Venmo and PayPal, also Apple Pay. If anybody wants to do Apple Pay, I just don't put my phone number unless y'all request it. But Venmo, PayPal. Okay. Actually, let me make sure I pin this too. I know you did. Go watch that movie with Daddy. No, you're not getting any more cookies. It's late. Let me pin this on here. Give me that cookie, girl. No more. No more. Hold on, y'all. She fighting me. Yeah, she is something else for real. Thank you. Okay. Let me get my card shuffle, ladies. Where the other deck I thought I had? I don't know where my other deck is at. Okay, we're just gonna roll with this one. Thank you for posting my registry. I appreciate it. Excuse me. You want to know what things out of your life will Saturn return effect? How will Saturn blow me out the water? Not blow you out the water. No, you're not getting no more cookie. Well, technically, I already started, and I have Saturn and Aries in 1 degree. Oh, so you feeling it soon? You feeling it early? For some people, don't like, depending on the degrees. Some people feel the transit like at the beginning, and then some people feel it more to the end. So let's see. So how will this Saturn return transit? Huh? I had a cookie. She took it out of my hand. I was trying to tell you that she took that cookie out of my hand. How will Alexis Saturn return affect her? What part of her life is going to be affected? Alexis Saturn return. It's definitely going to challenge you in the love area because Saturn and Aries, well, like I'll say this, Aries has to do with the masculine. It's how we relate to the masculine energy. And it also kind of like makes them look at themselves, like the masculine energy. So there will be some challenges when it comes to love, your love life. With that Ace of Cups, it's sideways. But I feel like that this is going to be a time where truth is revealed. You're going to see things from a different light, a different perspective. So you might have some kind of revelations during this time, even about like the men in your life in general. I ain't going to even just say love, interest. I'm going to say in general, men in general. So that could steer from your father, your grandfather, your brother, your uncles, all of that. So I feel like it will bring up some issues surrounding the men in your life and how you have dealt with it, or, things like that. Your father, it could be that. It could definitely be that because the 5th house has to do with siblings or children. So that's possible for real because, 5th house definitely deals with children. Okay, let's see. Let's keep going. What else will be affecting Alexis during this Saturn and Aries return? Thank y'all for the likes too. So I had the Knight of Wands, and I'm still seeing, okay. Excuse me. That ginger ale is a beast, y'all. Okay, so we got the Knight of Wands here and the 9 of Wands here too. So Saturn usually deals with impulsive nature, impulsive things, okay? And it kind of it asks us, where in life are we being impulsive? Where in life have we rushed things? Where in life have we tried to hurry up and get over something or hurry up and get through something, okay? So your Saturn and Aries, like I said, you're going to have periods during this transit where you're going to be kind of like forced to kind of really face some stuff. And like I said, Knight of Wands is here as a masculine energy, but it could just signify there's some things that maybe you kind of like pushed out of your memory or kind of like ignored, didn't want to deal with it. So it's like Saturn and Aries is going to make you face it. It's going to make you face whatever this was that you kind of like So for instance, let's just say, we'll use your dad for an example, since that's kind of like something you had mentioned. Let's say you kind of buried it underneath the surface, like you never really told him how he made you feel, or you never had them conversations with him and things like that. You just decided to kind of like block him out and move forward, right? Well, Saturn in Aries is calling for you to challenge that. It's calling for you to challenge that energy and really to come from a place of being authentic. Because we know Saturn is all about authenticity. It's all about structure, building something from the ground up. So again, I see it's being focused on a lot of issues that maybe have to start with your childhood. Okay. Anything else? Maybe even just how you relate to men. That could also be it too. All right. But I feel like, again, Saturn is here to knock down old faith, old values, old belief systems, old ways of doing things, right? Saturn is all about that. We kind of hit things like a cannonball, you know? So it's gonna be rebuilding some things in your life, maybe even challenging some of the narratives you have created for yourself. And it's doing that, but it's also bringing in the good, right? So Saturn ain't always just bad, bad, bad. It's not even a bad energy. It's just a challenging energy, right? But it does it so that it can kind of clear out negative things so that you can bring in and usher in something new, a new beginning, a new opportunity, something. Yeah, I say it's cost for long periods of time at times because he's emotionally volatile and it disturbs my nervous system and energy, and I never told him that. Yeah. And it don't even have to be like a face-to-face conversation with him, but it could be you kind of like going into therapy more. You kind of like I said, dealing with childhood issues. So like I said, to be a therapist. You could be going to a therapist. You could be seeking therapy for it. Okay, but we do have the Wheel of Fortune here, you know. So let's look at the other side of things. Yeah, I'm gonna do more inner child healing too when I start therapy again. Yeah. Now this could also be a time where you could be kind of moving at rapid speed. Now, I know Saturn is a planet of time. It's a timekeeper. It's the Lord of time. However, it's challenged in Aries. So Saturn is naturally in its fall in Aries. It does not really do well with Aries because it's a Mars natured energy. And y'all know anything about Mars. Mars is very fast paced. It's very in your face. It's very ambitious energy, right? But yeah, Saturn really likes it to be slow and steady, where Aries is sporadic. So you could have times where you kind of moving through cycles very fast, um, faster than usual. Okay, Spirit is saying like to remember to. I heard remember to take your time and honor your core values during this transit. Because stuff is going to be moving very fast. But if you're not careful, if you're not paying attention, you can kind of lose yourself in this cycle. Because the devil's right here. What is this about? It's about money. What will she be faced with that could cause her to... Oh, hang on here. Okay. Well, I see work. I see work. I see power. I see elevation. I see all of that. There's going to be a time where you can feel your most powerful. There'll be a time where you feel the most like you could really get stuff done in your life. But Spirit is saying to make sure you humble in the process. That's what I keep saying. Now, there's a King of Wands here. I don't take that as like a relationship. I take that as the energy you embody in. You're going to feel like you HBIC. Okay. But Saturn always kind of want to humble us. You know, it want us to kind of like, yeah, you have these things that you can do, or this energy is available to you, but how are you utilizing it? Are you taking advantage of this power? You know what I'm saying? So Spirit is saying to make sure that you stay humble during this time. So this would be a time where you could be very successful. You could have an opportunity to come your way that you may not have thought you could have. You got money could be coming into you swiftly, and you know you having a challenging. How am I going to spend my money? You know, anything like that. So this is going to be an opportunity, like I said, where you're going to be able to move a lot. Hold on, my computer is yelling at me to charge it. 1 second. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing. But it makes sense. It makes sense because Aries is very It's very egotistical. It's a very like. Not saying it's a bad thing for Aries to be like that, but sometimes Aries can be arrogant. They can be really arrogant. So with Cap or Saturn in Aries, it can make you feel like you a little bit like on top of the world when it comes to like your wins, like your finances and stuff like that. But it's wanting you to be responsible. I've been feeling like I need to hurry up and be more financially stable and move out eventually into my own space. And a part of me feels like I need to put myself to family. I was always the underdog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be your time. It's going to be your time to level up, especially because you're a Capricorn sun on top of that. So it's like, it's really going to be hitting your, personal planets. But this would be a time too where you could go, like, let's say you got social media, and this would be the time where you go viral or something. Baby, go to daddy. Daddy call you. Go listen. So yeah, like I said, this would be a time where like you could go viral. Like, you know what I'm saying? Them opportunities is gonna come in. And I think like for Capricorns, it could be a little bit of a shock because we really have to work hard for everything. It be tough. We be having to work hard for everything. So for us to be able to just accumulate real quick like that, it can throw us off because we used to having to get it out the mud, literally. So that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's for really all Capricorn placements. I mean, yours is a return, okay, but all Cap placements is gonna feel that Aries, that Saturn Aries transit. Um, so it's a good year for Capricorns to be successful. I will say. Now, Saturn is going retrograde into Pisces, and I don't know about you, but I've been feeling a little cloudy. I think it has something to do with this Saturn and Pisces. I'll be glad when it goes direct. I don't really like it. I don't really like Saturn and Pisces because it makes me like feel paranoid. Like, do y'all be feeling like that too? I don't know. I feel like a lot of people paranoid right now. Like, it's like, I mean, I ain't in no psychosis or nothing, but sometimes I'll be like, is my thoughts okay? But I think it has something to do with the Saturn retrograde in Pisces. Thank you, Blue Star. Yes, nothing come easy for us. It's like we even have to work hard for happiness sometimes. And yes, I have been. Yeah. Yeah, but that's how I've been feeling. I've been tired. I've been a little cloudy. Intuition been a little but I'm like, well, we have a retrograded planet, so that makes sense. I chalk it up to that. So I've been doing a lot of like, even when I'm not on here, y'all, I be doing a lot of like grounding meditation. I have to. Yeah. So that's what I got for you, boo. Okay. How'd that interview go, by the way? I think you said you had an interview was that last week? I feel like you had an interview last week. Thank y'all for the likes too. I appreciate it. Hey, Ari. Excuse me. Yeah, I've been sleeping a lot, to be honest. Like, I've been breaking night until 12 a.m. and then sleeping for a while. Like, my twin has woke me up when it was near 12 p.m. Yeah, like, I've been sleeping a lot, too. Okay, so it's a collective thing going on. Also looked at my transits for next year. Jupiter will be in my 10th house, and I got a second interview. It's Tuesday. Okay, that's what's up. You got a second interview. Jupiter will be in your 10th house. What's the 10th house? What is the 10th house? Hold on, let me see. How you doing tonight, Ari? You been feeling tired too? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. September was like a cluster of just crazy transits, y'all. So we all tired, y'all. That's why, like I said, I be trying to be on here, but I also be listening to my body. Like my body tell me, go to bed, get some rest. I'm doing it because this energy is crazy right now. Hold on, I'm looking it up right now. What does 10th house represent? Okay, yep. Your career, public image, reputation, stuff like that. Yes, girl. That makes sense. That's why I said that Jupiter transit into your 10th house, that's a house of career, financial stability. And I love that for you because Jupiter is a planet of expansion. If you use it correctly, if you know how to alchemize that energy, like I said, and I'm not just gonna stick it to, oh, you can go viral on social media, but it could be one of them situations where, like, if you got a TikTok or anything like that, and you post something, you can wake up and be having like 20,000 views. Like, it's that type of energy. And like I said, us Capricorns, we're not used to that. We're not used to a windfall like that. Usually our stuff is predictable. Like, oh, you saved your money, now you can buy a car. That's how our stuff be feeling. It don't be feeling like a luck of the draw. But that's what I was saying. Yeah, you doing fine. By the way, that friend finally reached out to me. I'm gonna show you her response. Okay, show me. Um, I think Shevish had a question too, didn't she? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, y'all. So definitely stay hydrated during this time, especially with Saturn retrograde Pisces. There's some other transits going on too that's bigger than that, honestly. But stay hydrated, stay rested. Aromatherapy it up. Y'all got aromatherapy, use that. Just take care of yourself. Take care of yourselves. Make sure you give into yourself right now. I think that my brain has been going in and out of motivation when it comes to getting a job, et cetera, et cetera. Yeah. And that's normal. That's normal. I would tell you to write like a vision board or something to keep you motivated, something to keep you looking at it and be like, okay, I gotta accomplish this. Like, I feel like vision boards are a great way to reaffirm your goals, what you're trying to do for yourself. Because sometimes we get complacent. That's normal. It's a human response. But that's what I would advise. Like, do something like a vision board or something for yourself. Okay, all right. Let me look at it. When I use I just can't keep on talking every day. I mean, I get it, but it's like it's almost like she kind of gaslighting you. Cause it's like, what you mean? We didn't even have to talk every day, but you could have explained. Like, you could have said it to a point where I wasn't feeling like you was being weird. Like, it's a timing thing. Cause she could have been said something. Like, West, that is not no. Mm-mm. Me too. I literally have to force myself to apply for jobs because I've been feeling spacey and not focused. But also, I think about how I don't want to be in my current position anymore. Yeah. Yep. It's time to just ground yourself because I'm telling y'all, I've been feeling that same way. Like, even when it came for me packing my hospital bag, y'all, I know it's something I need to do. Like, I know it's something I need to do. I literally had to push myself to pack my hospital bag. Hey, Shevish. And it's not because I didn't want to. It's just I didn't have it. Like, I've been so out of it. Like, just so freaking tired, y'all. And I never said that she needed me to text her every day, but she could have still. That's what I'm saying. Like, girl, she gaslighted you. That's exactly what it was. Because what do you mean? Like, you can't just say that. You got to have me thinking something wrong for you to say, oh, why does someone want to text every day? First of all, I didn't even ask you to text every day. It's weird. Like, I don't know. Same is like, I want to help my family and such. I want to first get my license for driving since I want to help my mom since she drive everyone around. Yeah. Yeah, there's a possibility that she may be gaslight. It was giving gaslight. It definitely was giving gaslight. Um, my little sister is like, get a job first and apply, but I don't know. Like, I want to get my license. I don't know if I should do DoorDash when I do get my license and stick with that or get a full time job. Yeah. No, I feel you. Hi, SB. Either she got something she didn't want to apologize and explain herself. I mean, it could be that, but I would say go with your gut, go with your intuition. See, I'm more black and white. I don't know, maybe that's just my nature as a Capricorn. But we kind of be like, okay. Are you taking Cash App? So right now I am more so going towards like Venmo. If you do Cash App, it'll go to my son. But I got a Venmo now and my PayPal. Venmo kind of similar to Cash App. Not really, but it is. So that's what I've been using now because I just like to kind of like keep my money in one area. So, or I can do Apple Pay if you want to do Apple Pay. But I got Venmo, PayPal, and Apple Pay. You don't have a Venmo? Okay, well you can send it to my son. That's fine. Hold on, let me catch it to y'all. Blue Star, set a reminder or time each day to apply for jobs. It helps keep you consistent. That's what I'm saying. Unless it's yes, you have to set a timer. Yeah, you got to set a timer or something to keep yourself going. I promise you do. And I'm so used to relying on my mind to like keep me in the loop of things, and I'm really good at it. But like I'm telling y'all, like it ain't been helping me lately. With me having pregnancy brain and stuff, I be forgetting so much stuff, and I be like, girl, you need to write a list. Like you cannot put all that pressure on your brain right now. You just can't. Reminder app on your phone. Yeah. Okay. Shevish, I'm gonna go ahead and answer your question for you, okay? Let me pull it up in the text. Where are you at? Is it Sade? Sade. Y'all be having the craziest names for y'all friends. Okay, Sade requested to friend me on Facebook. We had a relationship with each other during our school years. If anything, she was one of the messy girls who always liked to fight. Was hanging around the people who thought they was better, etc. I never talked to her or affiliated myself with her either. She just knew who I was. And we had 1 or 2 classes together. I'm sure she probably talked about me before, although all I did was study myself. So you want to know what her intentions is, why she wanted to add you? You want to know why she was trying to add you on Facebook? Hell no, I wouldn't have added her. She messy. And people don't grow out of that. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. If somebody was messy in high school, they is messy as an adult. They literally never change. So let's see. What is Sade thoughts and feelings and intentions when it comes to adding Shevish? What's her thoughts about it? I gotta use my other deck. Where is it at? Hold on, y'all. Damn, where did I set that deck at? See, pregnancy brain. I don't know why I set my deck at, y'all. Dang. Hopefully I find it. I don't know where's that. I thought I set it on my table. I guess I did not. What's Sade's thoughts? They do. They always stay mean. They still be mean girls. Like, they might be mean girls to a different font, but they still be mean girls. Like, yeah. Okay, her thoughts. Oh, baby girl. You still up? I thought you was asleep. Thank you. Y'all see? Thank you, baby. Okay, don't put it back. Thank you for the birthday gifts. I'm hungry. You hungry? And what do you want? Because you had dinner. Your daddy coming. Yeah, I don't know why she just threw them stuffed animals on me like that. Okay, so her intentions. And her feelings. Excuse me. I mean, she has been a little nosy. She want to kind of know what you got going on. In your personal life, she's trying to see like if you would, if you got kids, if you married, like she just kind of curious about you. She always been curious about you, but like y'all never really crossed paths. So when she seen you, she like, I wonder how she doing in life. I wonder if she got kids or whatever. Like just snooping, just being a little nosy. Okay, because got the Ace of Cups, King of Wands, and the Four of Wands. So that's what lets me know that her feelings. Yeah, like I said, she just kind of want to come back around to you. It's been a while. She ain't seen you in a long time. Just kind of even like reminiscing. Like I said, yeah, she just want to snoop. Then we got the Ten of Cups here, and we have here the Six of Cups. So yeah, she could be looking like she kind of maybe trying to re-add people from school. Like I feel like she might be trying to like build up her people from school. Like I said, sometimes Facebook will do that. It'll show you people from your school years or whatever. So I just see her trying to like re-add people from her school years. Because I don't know, like Ten of Cups could talk about, I don't think it's been 10 years. You ain't that old yet. It ain't been 10 years, right? But like I said, the Ten of Cups can signify like harmony. Like she just want to come back to connect with everybody from school. Okay. Then intentions. Like she ain't really coming into it with no intentions, like no bad intentions. But she was like, well, maybe, I could get to, me and her never really talked in school. Maybe this is an opportunity where me and her could get to know each other. You know what I mean? And she always kind of seen you kind of like as the quiet one or whatever. So this is her way of trying to see, like I said, how you are, things like that. But yeah, it don't seem like she on no weird stuff. She just kind of being nosy. She's snooping. Hey, Sierra. I'm doing good. How you doing? It's been 5 years. Okay. So yeah. She's on thank you. Yeah. So I mean, it's up to you. Of course you want to add her. But if you don't feel bad. She's literally just trying to reconnect with people from school. Okay. SB, let me know when you're ready, love. You doing good? That's good, Sierra. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I'm having a contraction. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's not the ones, it's not the real ones, but they be hurting so bad, y'all. I just be like, please don't let my water break on live, because I promise y'all that happened. I told y'all it happened with my 2-year-old. When I was pregnant with her, I was on live, and I didn't even know it. I was having contractions, though. But I stood up after I got off my live, and water just crazy. Okay, SB, thank you so much. You can go ahead and drop your questions whenever you're ready. Yes, girl, my water broke when I was on live. No, I'm not having her. Well, it's up to her because I'm technically full term. I'm full term. I'm just gonna say that because I'll be 37 weeks tomorrow, but it's already 10 p.m. So I'm gonna just say it. I'm full term. She come any time between now and the 12th of October. She said, "Please don't have a baby yet." Well, that's what I said. It's a good thing. The good thing is if I was to have her between now and the 12th, she would be okay. She would not have to be in a NICU or nothing like that. Like she would be fully developed. So I'm glad I was able to hold her in until she's at least full term. Okay, thank you. Yes, whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop your questions. Okay. But yeah. So if y'all see me kind of pausing or looking weird, it's because I'm having one. And it's not the real ones yet. It's not the real ones, so I'm glad about that. But it do be hurting. I am. No, I'm scheduled for a C-section October 12th. So soon. But like I said, the baby's she could come anytime. Like she really could. Oh, I thought she was gonna. What are Taurus true feelings for me? Okay, I got you, love. Hold on one second. Let me turn this up a little bit. Let me turn it down so it's a little loud. But yeah, I will still have everything I need for her. Only thing I gotta get is a bassinet, but I'm working on it now to get her bassinet. So that's really the only thing left that I have to get. But she got everything else that she needs. So all right, so this is for SB. She want to know what are the Taurus's true feelings for her. So what are the Taurus true feelings for SB? This the one that moved, right? The one that moved. What are the Taurus true feelings for SB? Thank you, Shevish. All right. Oh, it's not him. Oh, this is a different one. Okay. Wait, the guy that moved was a Leo, wasn't he? Was he a fire sign? How y'all been anyway? You and him, the one that moved. Okay, the Taurus did come out. This is the Emperor, it's a Taurus. The Emperor can represent a Taurus or Aries, but it's a Taurus in this situation. Now we got the 10 of Wands here with the 6 of Wands. I mean, it seemed like the Taurus enjoyed time with you, or like the Taurus enjoy, like, I don't know if y'all been hanging out or whatever, but the Taurus do like when y'all do kick it, or you know, 6 of Wands is like they like the energy and the connection. They like the energy and the connection. Like y'all at y'all high point right now with each other. But the 10 of Wands is here. Why is the 10 of Wands coming out? Y'all trying to get, let me see. So we got the Tower reversed, Taurus energy. They kind of like, they like the connection. They like your energy. But it's like they ain't really feeling like they ready to secure the connection, secure the spot. Is that what I'm thinking? Secure the connection because of their own obstacles or something like that. Obstacles in love. You know, Tauruses move really slow. They move real slow when it comes to relationships. It could take a long time for them to put it like to be with somebody or to make it official. Okay. We fell out a month ago, but talking now. No, I haven't seen him in a long time. I did apologize though. Okay. So you haven't seen the Taurus in a long time? Maybe that's what it is there. Because I'm like, it's obstacle here. So it's, could it be distance too, possibly? Okay. Yeah, because we got the hang one here again. I'm just gonna keep him in my life, but he will be open to others. Oh, okay. So yeah, with the hang one, the hang woman, you kind of like, okay, I just don't really know what to do with this connection because it's like it's good, but it could be better. It's not giving like you ready to settle down with me. It's not giving that. So like I said, that the Taurus do like you, but they real slow to make a choice. They real slow to make a choice with you. And you could just kind of, you ready to receive because you're in the Queen of Cups. If he wants to take it further, then I am open to it because I do love this person. Yeah, I see it. You got the Queen of Cups here. You ready to receive. You open to receive. I see you trying to be patient though. You trying to be patient with him. You are. And it might be because too at the end of the day, you kind of got your options still kind of open, like you said. So you kind of like, okay, if we work out, we do. If we don't, okay. But I do see you really do got strong feelings for this person. Okay. And they like you too. They care about you too. But it's just like they kind of like they kind of stagnant on making a choice. It's like, and I think it's a Taurus nature. It's a Taurus nature to like want to move super duper slow. And it could be annoying because it's like, okay, you see all the signs. You clearly like who I am. You clearly like the connection. What are we? Taurus might be like, oh, I like you a lot, but what? You know? Oh, you crashed out on a few people last week. Girl, it's probably because of that eclipse that happened in Virgo. I ain't gonna lie. That eclipse was intense. When I tell you that eclipse was intense, y'all, oh my God. Like, and it was a solar. So at first it was a lunar eclipse in Pisces that started in August. Then when we was in September, it was a solar eclipse in Virgo. So you probably was picking up on that energy. Them eclipses is no joke. Thank you, it's me, Lee. We fell out last year too, but honestly, I just feel like we need to see each other. Yeah. And like I said, as far as like they do like you, but they just kind of giving like they want to take their time. And that might frustrate you. Because especially if y'all been talking for a little bit, you know, what's the wait? Thank you, Sierra. She said, "Oh yeah. I swear, I want to show you something else. I'll text you." Okay. Things are getting a little better. I feel better. That's good. But yeah, that eclipse in Virgo was really tearing people up. I ain't gonna lie. Because Virgo is all about like perfection. It wants to see, are you doing your best of life? And if you're not, fix it now. And so when it eclipsed, oh my goodness. We used to be together years ago, but stayed in each other's lives. Okay. Yeah. So I feel like his feelings ain't changed. His momentum just slow. Do that bother you? That he kind of like taking his time as far as like making it official, or are you just cool with you just like it is what it is? You want to do your best. Yeah. I'm used to I'm not closed off to others at all. Yeah. I would say definitely keep your options open because he's still moving at a snail's pace. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's just like, I think that's just his nature. That's just his nature as a Taurus. But keep him around if you feeling like y'all got some type of understanding. But yeah, he still, like I said, his feelings ain't changed though. So if he's told you like he love you or he whatever, he mean that. It's just like I said, he ain't that good at making decisions and connections like in a timely manner. You know what I mean? Thank y'all for y'all donations as well. I appreciate it. And then if y'all donated on Cash App, just let me know how many questions y'all had because it's my son's Cash App and he got his phone upstairs. He's asleep. So I wouldn't be able to see how much y'all sent for. So just tell me, okay, how many questions y'all sent for. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so you want to know what does he want with me moving forward in the future? So what does a Taurus want with SB moving forward in the future? What does he want? The Taurus. Let me see. The card is flying. You asked if I already found your Instagram. I mean, no lie. He do want y'all to have like a harmonious connection. Like he definitely could see y'all having some kids. You know what I mean? Settling down with you. You know, he do. He see you as the woman he could be with. He really do. And I feel like with the King of Swords here, he just real like focused in on whatever's going on in his current life right now. So let's say he going to school or he got some work thing he doing. He just kind of like he's separating the two. Eventually, yes, he would love to be with you in a relationship. However, right now with the King of Swords, he kind of more detached from it. As far as like the relationship, he's more so trying to take care of whatever he got to do in his life right now because he want to make sure that he has stability. Okay, I see that being his focus. Okay, thank you. He in med school, that makes sense then. So he trying to finish that. He's trying to finish that before he think about no family and stuff like that, kids. But he do want that though. Okay. Now we got the Nine of Wands reversed. And we got the Ten of Coins upright. So yeah, that's why I said he want to be able to be in a relationship and not struggle, not have hardship. Now, granted, people go through stuff, but maybe he kind of came from a hard life. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like when he grew up, he saw his mama go without, or he had to go through, not being stable. So I feel like that's why he moving the way he moving, is because he don't want to ever. Not only do he not want to go through that, but he don't want his family, his wife, his kids to go through that. Like, he wants y'all to be happy and stable. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said he thinking about everybody too, because like even his mama, his people, he want them to be good too. So, and that's Taurus. Yeah, that's Taurus. Taurus is very family oriented people. They really do love harmony within their families. So for him, he's feeling like he making sacrifices, but he making sacrifices with a cause. So that's why he acting like how he acting. I did help him get into med school and believe in his dreams. He is, but he don't speak to his family, sadly. Okay, so if it ain't about his external family, he thinking about his wife, his kids, all of that. So he see you as being a woman he could be with. Excuse me. He just not trying to put the cart before the horse, because he does have some goals for himself that he want to accomplish. He want to finish school and stuff like that. And with the 5 of coins here too, I told you, like, financial instability is his biggest fear. That's his, hands down, is his biggest fear. He do not want to struggle. So if he gotta sacrifice love for a little bit until he get his degree, his med school, his PhD, whatever they call it, like, that's what he finna do. But he do think very highly of you. He do think very highly of you. Okay. Yeah, I said it's because of me. Yeah. He told me he want to work with the communication issues. You agree? Yes. Like, yeah. So he ain't got no, like, he ain't coming off like, oh, I'm just wasting her time. I'm just stringing her along. Like, nah, it ain't that. It ain't that. But like I said, with Tauruses, you do have to be really patient with them, because they can kind of take a minute to come around to things. It's not because they don't want to, but they have to make sure it makes sense. It makes sense for their life. And then it's going to pay off. So I feel like that's where it's at right now. But I feel like with you being a fellow earth sign, I think for you, you can kind of get it, because earth signs in general, we take our time. We may not move as quickly as the other elements, because we got to make sure it feels right. She said, yes, he's so slow. Okay, thank you. And you're a Taurus moon, so you absolutely get it. You absolutely get it. Yeah. How long he got until he done with med school? Thank you, Blue Star. Ooh. And then if one of my moms can put me a list up, that would help so much. Y'all, hold on. This girl in my back. Ooh. She is in my back, y'all. Bag. You might want to pack that bag. Yeah, she all up in my back, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just having like little pains in my back. I told him, I said, get that hospital bag pads. Because babies, like I told you, they do what they want to do. They do what they want to do. Yeah. So if y'all see me kind of moving weird, she might just be in an odd position. And she could be sitting on one of my sciatic nerves or something. But yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I know once he becomes one, he will take care of me. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's what I say. He being, to me, he being practical. He being practical. You know what I mean? Like, he not trying to overpromise and under deliver. That's what I'm feeling. She said, I got you. Girl, no, because like, it's really, like when the baby be like descended, and sometimes it could be like laying on your nerves in your lower, like your back. So I'm just like, girl, move. I promise y'all I'm not gonna go into labor on this live tonight. I promise y'all. But I got my stuff at the door. The diaper bag, the hospital bag, the baby bag, the car seat, All of it's at the door. She said, yes, I know, girl. Yeah. Okay. So SB, you go ahead and drop your next question. And then it's let me go up. I need my mods to make me a list. Shavish, can you make me a list, boo? Or Blue Star? Could y'all make me a list, please? I know, I feel like Sierra. Hold on. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay. I feel like it's Sierra next. How does he view me be the Taurus? Okay. Let me see. So how does Be the Taurus view SB? How does Be the Taurus view SB? Hold on. I mean, for real, he do see you as a very harmonious person to be with, like, or to have in his life. Like, he sees you as fair, balanced. Like, you know, this is a balanced person. This is an emotionally balanced person too, because the cups. Anytime you see cups, it's the emotions of a person or the situation. But he feel like, yeah, like he love how emotionally balanced you are with the connection, and he see you as protective. Nine of Wands is a protective card, a protective nature person. So, you know, this is somebody that's going to stand up for what's right. This somebody that's going to, you know, they're going to look out for somebody if they need that, you know. So he definitely see you as somebody that's like protective, loyal, you know, fierce even. Thank you, Blue Star. The Lovers is here too, and he see you as his life partner. He do. He really do. Like, there's a sense of loyalty there. There's definitely a sense of loyalty there with the Two of Cups. He sees you as a very strong woman, very strong, very independent. Like, for real, he know you could do without him. He know you don't need him, but he likes that you know, keep him in your energy. Like, you want him around. Not necessarily that you need him around. Um, So he do like that about you. He's a very strong, independent woman. I don't know why it's so dark, y'all. Hold on. Okay. And the Hermit is here, and he see you as a deep thinker, inquisitive, very intelligent person. You know, the Hermit is like they very um like I said, inquisitive. They're a philosopher. They study things. Like they like to look at more than just the surface of things. They want to get to the core. That's the Hermit. Okay. So he see you as like, you know, like I said, strong, uh, protective, loving, courageous, very inquisitive, very smart, almost wise beyond your years. Okay, but that's what I'm getting. Yeah, like I said, he thinks very, very highly of you. I don't see no cards in here that will make me suggest like, oh, he see you as bitter or, you know, nothing like that. Like he sees you very, very like clearly, and a woman he would want in his corner. Yeah, she said that I am. Yeah, yes. So yeah, that's what I'm getting for the Taurus. I just noticed the Sierra's comments as I scrolled up. Yeah, and then SB, you do get a free question because you donated 4, but once you hit that second donation, you get a third question for free. So actually, you get 2 free because you donated 4 questions. So you get 2 questions for free. Um, Thank you for fixing the list, Blue Star. Okay. Yes, I appreciate it. And again, thank y'all for the likes too. Will he treat me well? Does he see marriage for us in the future? Okay, let's see. So will the Taurus treat SB well? Will he treat her well? Thanks so much. That was a nice surprise. Of course. Will he treat her well, the Taurus? And does he see marriage in the future? I'm not going to take all of these. Okay. Now, is he going to treat her well? Ask that first. Okay. And then does he see marriage in the future with SB? Okay. Oh. Where you go? Hold on, y'all. One of my cards just fell under my chair. Okay. Got it. So, you said, will he treat you well? I mean, to the best of his capability. Now, he might need your help with guiding the connection. You know, he's not really used to being in relationships or anything like that. So he may have moments where he like, I don't really, not necessarily like, I don't know what to do, but he might kind of need you to kind of show him like how you want him to treat you. Like, and not in a bad way, but it's like, you know, I ain't never really dealt with a woman on this type of level. So I see you being like, okay, well, you know, I do like dates. I do like to go out of the country, things like that. And he like, okay, I can make that happen for you. You know what I'm saying? The magician is like somebody that got the tools. They can make it happen. So he got the funds. It's just more so like he kind of needs you to kind of show him what you like, what you want to do, you know? But I think overall, you had a 3 of Cups with him. So yeah, y'all gonna have a lot of fun together. It's gonna be a lot of celebrations together. Like I said, you guys could decide to take like little vacations, go to different countries, stuff like that. Like when he gets to that point when he making that good money, well, he making the money now, but when he really gets settled into his salary, you know what I mean? Like I can see him taking you on like nice little vacations. Like I said, y'all going out of the country, stuff like that. Okay. And then we have the Judgment card here too. And this is more so he been made this up in his mind. Like he been told himself, you gonna be one of the people that he's going to basically bless. Like when he get where he gotta go, you're gonna be one of the people because you stood by his side. You know, you helped him out. And like I said, one thing about Taurus is they are loyal. They loyal to the people they love, and they love giving gifts. They love giving gifts. So it's like it's not gonna be nothing for him to give you gifts or take care of you. You know, he want to do that. All right. Now, marriage is definitely gonna be something that could be brought up down the line between y'all two because you got the 10 of coins. That's the marriage card. That's the Capricorn card. And you also have the King of Swords here too. So yeah, he definitely thinks about marriage, but he also looks at things as, you know, let me make sure I'm secure. Let me make sure I got things right before I would ask a woman to be my wife. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah, you are definitely somebody he could see himself marrying. And like I said, he already got his mind made up about that. He just not necessarily putting that out there at this point because he knows he can't really fully offer that to you yet. But should everything continue to work out and flow for y'all? Yeah, because essentially he do want a family. Like this is not a man that's like, oh, I don't want kids, I don't want a wife. Like he's not that guy. He wants a family. So yeah, he could definitely see you as a woman he could marry. You know, when he does decide to make that decision. Okay. So that's what I'm getting about Mr. Taurus. Okay. And then your question you had asked SB, was that 2 questions or was that just one? You just wanted me to elaborate. Thank you so much. I hope you feel better. I feel better when I had his baby. That's wrong. When I had his baby, I will feel better. I'm being patient though. I'm not rushing her, but look, the aches and pains gotta go. Okay. But you're welcome, SB. All right. Next person. Okay, thank you. All right, so it's me, Lee. You here, boo? Thank you, Boo Star. Question. Since disconnecting no contact with Rashad, what has he been up to? Like, you talking to someone else? Serious feelings? and has he been planning on coming around with a genuine apology will change. Okay. When it comes to the no contact with Rashawn, what has he been up to? What he been up to? No contact with Rashawn. Clarify the 7 of Wands reversed. Clarify the 7 of Wands reversed. The Empress came out again. Why did that fall out? Okay. He is. You got the Two of Cups reversed. So he definitely been in non-committal type situations. Been kind of like just playing, being a player. I will say that. He been occupying himself in that way. Because he don't really necessarily feel like why the 7 of Wands reverse? He kind of like choosing to kind of like step away from relationships right now. You know what I'm saying? He choosing to step away from relationships right now, and so he could be kind of going towards like women who they just want to have fun, they just want to have a good time. Something he know like he could just hit and quit. That's what I'm hearing. I see him doing that a lot. Okay, thank you, Blue Star. Okay, so you want to know if he's gonna come back and apologize eventually. Eventually. You have 3 wands, which is the future energy, and then you have the Death reverse, so unfinished business. So yeah, he is gonna plan to come back and apologize to you, but for right now, he kind of just doing him, you know. Like I said, choosing non-committal type of situations too with that. So this could be him going to the club, seeing some random female, getting her number. You know what I'm saying? He's in his car driving late hours. That's possible because I said that. So the Empress reverse Empress don't always mean pregnancy, but it can signify the woman, the essence of a woman, right? So upright, this is a woman who she's very into her power. She's very like she got boundaries and she take care of herself. Okay. When it's like this is a hoe. This is a hoe. I just have to say that it's a hoe. Okay. So he's kind of going after hoes right now. But I said future energy, he will come and apologize though. He keeping an eye on you. Yeah. Well, you said that he watching your stories. The sun card here. He gonna keep an eye on you. He's keeping tabs on you simultaneously. Like kind of like he's stepping forward, but he looking back. That's what I'm seeing. He just keeping an eye. He really just trying to see what you're doing. Like if you doing what he doing. You know what I'm saying? Because people that's like that, they kind of are people that move and operate like that, they expect other people to do them like that. They can't really see like how people can just stay solid. So he may kind of be doing that as a way of like paranoia. She says she having her fun, period, as you should. As you should. But that's what I'm saying, like paranoia. Like, is she doing what I'm doing? Because I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that. I hate that people that cheat or people that's like habitual cheaters, they will literally try to either accuse you of doing it or like when y'all break up, they wanna keep tabs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know that's right. She said next week gonna have plans, honey. Where you going, girl? But yeah, that's what I'm saying for Mr. Rashawn. You were supposed to go out tonight, but you got sleepy. Yeah. Now I feel it. This Dominican guy. Okay. I used to talk to wants to go out next weekend. Okay, Poppy. Where he taking you? She said, I got me a Dominican girl. I knew I seen you talking to someone. I said, girl, you gonna have you a little boo thing. I said, yo, in October, boo, you gonna have you a little tenderoni. I love that for you though. You deserve it. You deserve to be able to move forward. You do. You really do. I don't even know LOL, but he is sweet. And he been talking about being in a relationship. Ooh, okay. How you feeling about that? I said you want to test about it. Okay, I got you, Ari. Nah, I ain't say all that. Like, he got slow down. No, I feel it. Because I feel like I said that. I was like, girl, you will be talking to somebody, but you might just kind of keep it like a little sneaky link. Like, I was like, I don't see you really like jumping into a relationship per se, but this is going to be a little sneaky link. Oh, you fine. Are you good? Oh, Achilles. How you say his name, girl? Achilles. Okay. Okay, well, good for you, though. I'm happy. I'm glad you are having fun. You're dating because you deserve it. You deserve to be able to have fun and enjoy yourself. Yes, ma'am. Um, did you have another question, love? Because if not, I'm gonna move on to the next person. Oh, your girl getting sleepy. Yeah, like the ankle. Oh, Achilles. Oh, okay, that's different. I wonder what that mean though. Like why his mama named him that. Oh, by the way, I've been looking back at a lot of the tourists. Yeah, I know the red flags I brushed off. First, he told me he wasn't looking for a relationship. See? Nope, that's it. Okay, boo. Well, keep me in the loop, girl. You know I love to hear your stories. I love when you voice message me, girl. I think King or something, but I don't know. He's a Taurus. Oh, okay, Taurus. Okay. Taurus. All right. I see you. Well, I love it for you, girl. I hope you have fun. All right. So I'm gonna go to Sierra. You are next. Oh, yeah, I have to voice message you a few things. Okay, yes, please do, girl. Please do. Sierra, you in here with us, love? You too, love. Have a good night. She said, I'm gonna tell you about it. I look forward to it. Then he told me he wanted to hang out with me and also wanted me to come over his house. Even had me making plans to hang out just for him to cancel. Yeah, nah, see. I feel like when men are naturally inconsistent, they can't even hide it for long, girl. That's why you got to look at what they say, pay attention to what they say. Because, man, they usually catch themselves up eventually. They're going to do something to contradict themselves. Thank you. Honestly, BoJack the series is making me think a lot. Like, it's such a good series so far. And I am soon about to be on season 2. Okay. And this Netflix, did you say you was on Netflix? I do need some good series. Like I said, when I be in the hospital, y'all, I'm going to need something to occupy my time, even though I'm gonna have a baby, but like when she sleep and stuff, I don't really like watching TV in hospitals. I don't like watching cable in hospitals. I'd rather just stream stuff. So I'm definitely bringing my laptop when I have the baby. I need to actually pack it as I get closer. Definitely gonna be bringing my laptop. Then he suddenly told me that he was too busy to hang out and was super busy with work. Hence why he would go days or weeks without contact. Clearly he was busy with another girl. But I'm getting there. Yeah. Excuse me. That's why I said if a man wants you, he is not gonna give you no room to get away from him. He gonna apply that pressure real heavy. You're not going to be wondering if the guy like you. You're not gonna be like, he ain't called me in weeks. Like men are very black and white when it comes to that. But it's good that you didn't give him no cookie. It's good that you didn't, open yourself up to him. It's on Netflix. Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna have to check out Netflix. Y'all convincing me. Cause I ain't had a Netflix subscription in a minute, y'all. They too dang on expensive. Let me see. Sierra, you here, boo? And then I'm probably gonna end up closing the live, y'all, in like the next 10 minutes, y'all. I'm a little sleepy. I'm not gonna even hold y'all for real. I'm gonna get through all y'all questions, but I'm tired. Like, I can't even hang for real. Who is this girl? Wait, so was this a lesbian? Is this a lesbian? This Nautica person? I don't know where Sierra is. Chavez, go ahead and drop your question. Maybe she'll pop in a second. Yeah, you brush it off. Okay, so hold on. Let me already pause. Nautica, is this a lesbian? Because this is giving that. I'm just trying to figure something out. So I officially broke a wild guy. He pissed me off so damn much. This dude literally complained and called me controlling because I was questioning him about switching up routines. Oh. He confessed that there was another girl that he was interested in and was planning on committing to her. Yeah. Like, you know how you usually do things one way with someone, and then they get switched up and called out? You talking about like when you dating a guy and normally he put, normally he might put on, what I'm saying, a little cologne, but then you notice he really starting to wear a lot of cologne. You said something like that, like a subtle change in his behavior. Yeah, he took my valid feelings and twisted into negative narratives, make me look bad. Ooh, talking about I was being controlling and mean. I was here. I was watching the Violet. Okay. I was very hurt and upset and basically confronted him for not being truthful, and he blocked me after that. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a Taurus for you, boo. Okay, Sierra. What's your question? Ouch. I want to ask my mom question, but I sent another license. You're tired. Any rest? I mean, it's up to you. I said, I still have like a couple minutes left. I did make a dumb choice of asking what she had that I didn't. But yeah, don't ever do that. Don't ever ask what the other girl got, girl. It don't even matter. It don't even. You keep your crown held. You hold your crown high up on your head. That's that. You let the guy know you the prize, okay? Like you do a routine together, and then he start being wishy washy. Yep. He said he don't gotta tell me the reason and why he don't want to do stuff at times. Like, oh, okay, like, right. But I hate how they gave us all these red flags. Like instead of wasting our time, just say what you really want to say. Right. What's my glow up going to be like for the rest of the year? Okay, let's see here. Oh, excuse me. So, what is Sierra's glow up going to be like for the rest of the year? Sierra's glow up. What is it going to be like for the rest of the year? Okay, I see you laying low. So, you definitely going to be like really focused in the gym, doing your thing, okay? And this could be kind of like you take a hiatus for a little bit, right? So, like, you may not post pictures for a while or something like that. Or if you do post pictures, you kind of like sporadic with it. You intentional. So you might post pictures like every 2 months or something like that. I don't know. But it's like you slowly like ushering in the new you. Okay. But I feel like honestly, your glow up, like with the 4 of Wands here, people gonna be coming towards you like, girl, you look good. Like it could be people commenting on you like that you ain't seen in years or stuff like that. This, how, like I said, you be like on social media and you can have friends on there, but you ain't talked to them in a very long time, and then they see a picture and they're like, oh my God, you look so good. Like it's been so long since I seen you. You look amazing. Like that's what I see, people complimenting you and stuff like that. Everybody talking about, they see how hard, like your hard work, because you've been putting in work, you've been putting in them gains. You know what I'm saying? So people gonna definitely notice. They're gonna definitely notice the sun card here. You're gonna get a lot of attention. A lot of people gonna give you attention, and you're gonna feel good. Your glow up is gonna be amazing. Like, so I'm gonna just give you an example of a glow up. Well, this person was already naturally beautiful though, so it had nothing to do with their looks. But overall, and I would say like an artist that I feel like has a glow up right now is Coi Leray. Now, granted, she beautiful. She ain't never been an ugly girl, but she always been very petite, very petite. And so now that she's had the baby, her body is full, it's filled out, and I feel like she's getting a lot more attention because people noticing that she's more feminine with her shape. Because I ain't gonna lie, when Coi came out, I was like, is she a lesbian? I was like, oh, is she? But I don't know what her sexual orientation is. Not that it even matters, but I'm just saying, like, when she came out, I wasn't sure. So now that she's had a baby, she's got that little, fill out and stuff. People are like, oh yeah, like she looks so good. She gained that weight. It looks so good on her. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like a glow up like that. Um, so yeah, I'm thinking about just posting my gym progress only on TikTok, but not on Instagram. Yeah. So when you pop out, you're gonna pop out. When you're ready to fully pop out and post on all platforms, you're gonna get a lot of attention. People are like, oh my God, like you look amazing. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna feel good. It ain't even about what people see, it's about how you feeling. And I feel like with the Empress, you're gonna feel so good. Like for real. Okay. So that's how I see your glow up going. Okay, let me catch up to y'all. Hold on. Blue Star, thank you. Thank you. Okay, well, yeah, on the next live, then make sure you drop your mind question, okay? Or the guy just told me right away that he's not interested, so then I instantly know that he's someone. Right, yeah, right. In a fair world, that would be amazing, right? Trust me, I know the feeling. Yeah, sometimes I don't even be trying to protect your feelings. They just be inconsiderate. Like, a lot of men were not raised to be considerate of other people's feelings. They weren't. So it's more so them being inconsiderate. Move a lot quicker. Yeah. I told him it's a valid reason to question why someone moving differently, and he doesn't think so because he was only doing something for a short amount of time, claiming I wanted to monitor him when the whole thing was he finally got off the game. I woke up from a nap and he left to the store and said he wanted to listen to music. So I'm like, so you can't call after you get out the car? Like, I was saying, I thought that a woman can approach a guy, but that doesn't mean that she doesn't still think she's surprised. Yeah, we haven't spoken really all day, so I wanted to have a mini conversation because I was up. Coi used to date Trippie Redd before she got pregnant. She did. That's what a baby. That's Trippie Redd baby. And I don't know how she let that gremlin lay on top of her, cause he looked like Chucky. He really do. He is ugly, but that baby is beautiful. That baby look like a little. She is adorable. And he was like, "You didn't say nothing to me the whole time, but girl, huh? I was asleep, and you was on the game. When he's on the game, he can hardly hear me. Don't pick up the phone or text me because he claimed he don't see or hear it. Wow." I'm gonna post on my question. Okay. At least when I reject men, I reject them instantly and don't leave them on or play any of my games. I definitely don't waste their time either, right? But that's you being considerate. But anyway, he claimed he wants to break up, and I said, "No, we breaking up." Oh, he wanted a break, and she said, "Nah, we breaking up. Don't come back." That baby look like a mix of them. She do, but she beautiful. She's just so cute. Like I said, the man he's hideous. He look like a little light skinned troll doll. Y'all know the troll dolls. He looked like a troll doll, ugly as ever. But I've been noticing that like it's a trend going on with like the prettiest women in the industry be with the ugliest men. Now you got some that they matched, like Tiana Taylor and her little boo. They cute, whatever that dude name is. That played Mufasa. They cute. I like that couple. But y'all, even Mariah the Scientist, what is she doing? And why are you with Young Thug? He looked like And you could just see him sucking the light out of her. Like, she's so beautiful, but you know what? She is Scorpio, so like I don't know. She might be a little toxic too. She is toxic. She is toxic. So maybe that's what they complement each other. Leo and the Scorpio ain't got no business being together, but okay. But yeah, men still get upset when I reject them. Like, how do you think I feel when y'all be playing me and shit? Like, I'm gonna be straight up about y'all. And I like, yeah, exactly. They're not taught. They're not taught to be considerate. They ain't taught to be considerate. That's what it is. I just said that. Like, most of the men, they grow up feeling like they are the prize and that women should fight over them. Okay, Chevish. Thank you. All right, so let me get the Chevish question, y'all. I'm gonna come back to y'all comments. Chevish, what's your question, boo? You never let them be say we're not trying to protect them. No, they're not. My question is, what do I have to do in order to not make my mind scared and such when it comes to decisions I want to make? Stick to my goals. Okay, I got you. Let me take care of Chevish real quick, and then I got you because I feel like you are. Yeah, then it's okay. So it's Chevish and then Blue Star. Okay, cool. Yep. So I'm on track. I don't like how Mariah talked about Glorilla. I don't like it either. But I don't, y'all. I don't know. The industry is full of mean girls. Like, I can't help it. They are mean girls. They are. Like, this is nothing to them to be talking about other people and stuff like that. Y'all, I still can't believe Cardi B and JT into it. Like, but they bid. Wasn't they into it before? Cardi B and JT? I feel like they was into it before. Aw, she outside. Oh, poor baby. Okay, what are Jay's thoughts and feelings, intentions towards me after this little incident by the end of the month, of next month? Okay, because if he trying to come to me trying to be an adult. Weeks later, he goofy. Ooh. Okay, let's say, girl. What are Jay's thoughts and feelings? Let's look at his thoughts towards Chevish after the incident by the end of next month. Wait. Okay. What's gonna be his thoughts? Let's get his thoughts first. Thoughts, feelings, and then let's look at intentions. Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie, he is definitely gonna try to like stop you from moving on from him. His thoughts is like he gonna try to come in and he gonna try to be like, what's the word I'm trying to say? So a King of Pentacles is someone who tries to take things seriously. They try to be mature. They come off as they're mature. Okay. So I feel like he is gonna try to come off like as he's mature and he wanna say sorry. Okay. Cause like I see you just like you trying to move rapid speed past him. But he trying to be like, no, I'm coming in to right my wrongs. I'm coming in like to apologize, to be mature. Okay. But you have the justice reverse here, and the justice reverse can signify like the timing. Because it's like, why do it take for us to break up for you to get it? Like, why can't we just figure this out when we're together? Every time we didn't fell out and it's been a breakup, it's because you don't try to understand me when we together. So it may just feel like, eh. Yes, Ari, you'll be after Blue Star. Okay. All right. So that's gonna be his thoughts. He wanna come in, he wanna be mature, stuff like that. Now his feelings, we got the Eight of Swords with the Page of Wands, excuse me. Page of Wands. Okay. So his feelings is like, okay, it's giving like you hot right now, but it's like you gonna be having a hard time trusting it because he does this all the time. It's like he come in super hungry. He come in super strong, give you all of these like promises of him changing and he's gonna do better. Da 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 da. But it's like every time you try to go against your gut, he ends up acting a fool. So it's like when it comes to him, at the end of the day, you're gonna feel like them feelings is not solid. They're temporary feelings. they're temporary feelings. Like that's what I'm seeing. It's gonna be hard for you to really celebrate the moment because you're like, it's you know. Yes, and then I'm gonna close the list. So if y'all got questions, I'm giving y'all like 10 seconds to let me know, and then I'm gonna close the list at 11:11. It's 11:11. Okay, so Three of Cups is like it's hard for you to celebrate this moment because like yes, you're getting it, but you're getting it after we break up. That is so annoying. Like why do it take all of this? Why is it always such a dramatic exit? And then you come back like, oh, what was me? I'm sorry. Forgive me. Like you like drama. You like the drama. Okay. Intentions. His intentions is to kind of rectify the past, okay, and to move forward with you. So he's gonna be saying a lot of stuff, trying to get you to accept his offer to come back in, and he want a happy new beginning with you. But I just see you being more practical with it. Like it don't work like that. It don't work like that. And it's low key like immature. You feeling like it's low key immature because grown ups don't do this. Like grown ups figure out their shit. It don't take a breakup or a huge argument to fall out with each other for you to understand. And it's like the stuff I'm asking you, it's not like I'm asking you to drop 5 Bia songs. Why would I say that? But seriously though, like ain't nobody asking you to drop 5 Bia songs. Like, come on. I'm so childish for saying that. Do y'all know why I said that? Oh my goodness. I said that before these men act like you asking for a Birkin. That's what I'm saying. So about he has a nerve to call me a 5-year-old. That's what I'm saying. Like I could be the materialistic girl. Yeah. So y'all, that joke was so funny I just said because y'all know Cardi dropped her album, right? Y'all know who Bia is, right? She got that song. It's a whole lot of money in this month. Okay. So on one of Cardi's songs, she's like, name 5 Bia songs. And then before you could even think about it, it's like a gunshot go off, and she'd be like, "Shot you dead" or whatever. So that was so funny. I said that. Sick. Let me catch up. Lily just got rid of any hope left in me by telling me they're not into me. Question on my romantic dreams even haven't really believed that there's no chance of ending up with you. Yeah. I just feel like you need to be me. Period. I feel like you need to be me. That's it. Because if you mean, I'm gonna tell you right now, they not gonna get to play with you like that. But if you like, oh, it's okay, or we can be cool, or you like kind of letting them just come around to telling you what they trying to do, it's gonna fail you. Like I don't know why, but I feel like when girls are mean to guys, like it kind of intimidate them, or they usually really like it. It's one of the two. But just be mean. Yes, I could only name 2 songs for Bia. Yeah. Then she gonna post a picture of her in the studio. I was cracking up. I said, Lord, Cardi got this girl paranoid. But I ain't never really been into Bia like that. I mean, her song was cute, but I don't be following that stuff, y'all. It was just funny because it's been on TikTok. But it was fun. I'm like, oh my God, Cardi is sick. She's sick in the head for real. Okay, Blue Star. Let me catch up to your question. I should put that on a shirt. Don't let me be the Lulu of you. You should. I told you be me, Ari. That's how you gotta do. Be me. Let me see. So let's go up to Blue Star. What does she ask? She said, what does she gotta do in order to not make her mind scared and such when it comes to decisions? Okay. What does Blue Star need to do in order to not make her mind scared, and such when it comes to decisions she want to make with her goals. You got that imposter syndrome. That's the first thing I heard. You got to get rid of that imposter syndrome. You got to start affirming to yourself that you deserve it. You got to start affirming to yourself that you deserve good things in life, or that you deserve to have better things in life. Because that imposter syndrome is why a lot of people chicken out. Some people, they have a hard time believing they're worthy of the good things, or that everything they have comes with a price, or everything they have come with a stipulation. Um, and it could show itself early. So imposter syndrome would be like somebody give you a compliment, like, "Oh, your outfit is so cute," and you like, "Oh, girl, this is okay. Like, it's just something I've had for a long time." It's like you already going against the compliment instead of like, "Oh, thank you so much," da 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 da. That's imposter syndrome. It starts out like that. So yeah, spirit is just like, let go of all the what's and maybes, the ifs. Like, let go of all of that, because you gotta think of it like, yeah, it could be some obstacles, yeah, it could be things coming my way with this, but I'm just gonna believe in it. I'm gonna believe in myself. Okay, thank you, Sierra. And the Seven of Wands, and don't give up. Don't chicken out. Don't talk yourself out of it, because I told you part of it is imposter syndrome. That's part of it right there. Your mind telling you like, "Oh, you don't deserve it, or you shouldn't, or you don't, or you're gonna fail." Them negative thinking, those negative thoughts. Quiet them negative thoughts. And honestly, the best way to do it is to affirm to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, affirm to yourself every day. Today I'm gonna accomplish my goals. Today I'm gonna whatever. And start small. So like, let's say, I'm gonna just put it in a nutshell. Let's say one of your goals is to take 15 minutes out of your day and learn something new. Um, or I want to apply something to my hobby. So 15 minutes out of my day every day, I'm gonna cut out time to, polish up on my skills. Like, make it manageable. And when you make it manageable, keep building on that. So that's what that Four of Pentacles is here to, like, stay consistent. And excuse me, part of the consistency is like, it don't gotta be no big chunk of a goal. So like, it don't have to be unattainable. That's like me saying like, today I'm gonna go on live and I'm gonna be on live for 5 hours. Now y'all know good and damn well I ain't gonna be on live for 5 hours, okay? That's unattainable for me in my situation, in my life. I can't be on live for 5 hours. But if I'm like, you know what, today I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna be on live for an hour and a half. That's a goal. That's attainable. And I can do that. So it's like you gotta start somewhere and make it attainable goals. And when you do that, you build up a pattern. You start to believe in yourself. You start telling yourself, I could do this. I could do that. And then when you get to that point, you keep adding to it until you feel content. So that's what you need to do. Start a routine with something. So like I said, it don't even gotta be you actively doing something. It could just be mindful meditation. Okay, so when I wake up in the morning, I'm not gonna get on my phone. I'm not gonna get on my phone. I'm gonna give myself 15 to 20 minutes to start my day with intention. So the first 15 to 20 minutes, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna wash my face, I'm gonna brush my teeth, I'm gonna read some positive affirmations, or I'm gonna do yoga. I'm gonna step outside on the porch and breathe in fresh air. Start it that way. And when you start it that way and you create a consistent routine, then it will help you to usher in those goals and keep consistency. But you got to teach your body consistency. And that's what spirit is saying to you. Okay? I will definitely, yes. Because, like, even with me, I got a bad habit of getting up and scrolling on my phone. And I hate it. I hate it so much. So I personally am going to set a goal for myself that for my first like 20, 30 minutes of my day, I am not going to get on my phone. I'm not going to get on my phone. I'm not going to scroll. I'm going to meditate. I'm going to journal something first because you got to take off that dependency of something being so readily available. Because what we don't realize is because we program ourselves like that now, we expect our goals to be readily attainable. And then when we don't feel like that's happening, we give up. So we have to retrain our brain. Okay? You're welcome. That's what I got for you. I hope that was some good advice for all y'all. Okay? All right. Next person is Ari. And then I believe Sierra. Yeah, I hate it too. Like, I know I need to get off my phone, but like the reason why I be on my phone is to test my BF. Yes, and that's okay. And even if you communicate with him and say, hey, babe, like when you text me in the morning or whatever, if I don't respond right away, it's because I'm doing some mindful meditation. I'm pretty sure he will understand. You know what I'm saying? Unless it's an emergency. But it's like, tell him. That way he respect that too. Because if he respects it, it helps to hold you accountable. Because you're like, oh, I told him not to text me for like the first 20 minutes of the day. Or whatever it is, you know? So just communicate that with him and tell him your intentions and why you're doing it. Yeah. And he might actually encourage you to do that. Especially if he know you struggle with being on your phone. He might encourage you like, oh, that's a great idea. And maybe he do it too. Maybe he decides to do it too. So I'm like, you gotta go into it and you gotta be like, okay, this is attainable. I could do this, you know, and tell other people around you so they can support you. So yeah, that's my advice, and that's what Spirit's advice is for you too. Okay. Ari, let me see where you at. Let me see if you posted your question. Here it is. Wait, hold on. They like mean people more than nice, but they do. They do. They like mean people. Or they protect my feelings. I mean, you could go all out like that, or you could just be mean. Up to you. You got it in you, like Aries. Y'all could be mean as hell. Right up because they will know your trigger points. That's why I was just saying. Yeah, that's true, Sierra. Yeah, maybe I'll talk about it to him. And thank you so much. I'm gonna continue watching Netflix Rest Well in One. Yes, of course. Yes. And enjoy your Netflix series. Can you tell me what my guides or the universe is really trying to teach me in regards to my love life? Okay, let's see. So what are the guides in the universe trying to teach Ari regarding her love life? What are they trying to teach her? Oh, excuse me, I had that ginger ale. Ooh, it's giving me acid reflux. Ooh, I should have drank that. Clarify the 3 coins with the 3 cups reverse. 5 of swords and the king's sword. Okay. Let's look at the 3 of coins. It's like Spirit just wants you to, okay, love life is kind of struggling because it's not necessarily what Spirit wants you to kind of like put your coins and your intention or your energy in. And see, here's the thing. With Saturn going into Aries in these next 3 years, Ari, you're going to have some lessons about this. Now, it's not to make you feel worse, but it's like Saturn's redirecting your energy because Aries have a very strong energy. And when y'all want something, when y'all have a goal, y'all go after it. It's like nobody can tell you what to do, right? But with Saturn sitting in Aries, you are going to have to learn some discipline around love because Saturn is going to restrict you. The reason why they're showing you right now things is because they're trying to tell you ahead of time, like, look, that's not what you need to be focused on. You don't need to be focused on love right now. You need to focus on building and goals and things like that. Okay. And it's like you could be like, yeah, I hear you, but I don't like I want love, right? But it's like they telling you it's not time. It's not time. And that's why you have restrictions around love. Sorry, y'all. Indigestion. You got 3 of cups reversed here, and you had a 5 of swords, right? And I get it. You just want people to come into your life, and you want people to kind of like see you clearly and to celebrate you and to just be for you. They I understand that. Spirit understand that. With the Five of Swords here, though, Spirit is like, you gonna get that person. You gonna get who you desire to be with, but it's not time. Sure, I need a good career, but yeah. When will it be time? And asking a tarot question. Why must I be the one away? Because sometimes in life we have things we have to take care of. And like I said, with Saturn going into Aries, you're gonna see what I'm saying. Um, it will be a situation that you don't want. So like if you was to get into a relationship right now, you could end up definitely getting with the wrong person and it could throw you off your path, right? So that's why you're getting resistance in love. Because it's like Spirit is saying, we know what you want, but it's not time. Um, and I'm not gonna lie, it seemed like it be a lot of people that find they want a true love in their 20s, their early 20s at that. But it's a dime a dozen. A lot of women go through these weird, almost like obstacle like relationships in their 20s. Now, I don't necessarily understand why it happens in your 20s so much, but I do know those are years of formulating who we're going to be as an adult. And so sometimes you might find that you get in a relationship and the guy you with could be, toxic, or you guys have a kid together and you become a single mom. I've seen that a lot. Um, and so this is kind of like rejection is protection. And I know that's a hard pill to swallow. Now you could force it. You could force it. If you try to do that, you have free will. However, what I'm gonna tell you is because it's not time for that for you in your life, it could come with problems. Huh? What she say? I don't. I just drank. She said her stomach hurting.
I know that came after I helped school.
I'm trying to think what else she could put on her belly to help her. She might got heartburn or something. You want some milk? Milk might help her settle her stomach if it's like acid. Go get some milk, baby. Maybe make it a little warm. Sorry, my toddler is up. All right, I've been waiting for years. I love it. It's honestly better to be alone than a bad situation, and it's easier said than done. I still desire love, but I know it's not my time. And that's what I'm saying. Like I'm telling y'all, like it be like that. It be like that. Like when I was in my 20s, I'm trying to tell y'all, like I wish I was in my 20s now because I feel like y'all be like, girl, you old, shut up. I feel like y'all be like, girl, you old, shut up. Like you don't know what you're talking about. But I do. Hi, nannies. I've been in y'all shoes. I've been in my 20s, like seriously. But when I was in my 20s, like I struggled in relationships. I even thought I knew what I was doing. Like I had got married. I thought I had the blueprint, y'all. Like, okay, yep, I got married. I have a kid. Like this is perfect. Y'all, when I tell you the universe turned me on my head, and I was just like you. I was just like you, Ari. Like I really wanted to be validated. I wanted love, and I did actually get a relationship, but it was not the right relationship for me. It was not. Now I did get my kids out of it, but we were not meant to be. We weren't. Like he was a season. I ain't had no business marrying that man. Huh? Okay, baby. I'm almost done, okay? Then I got you. I promise. Daddy gave some yogurt. That blueberry yogurt? Go follow daddy. Is donations open? Are you reading? Um, so yeah, go ahead, nannies. I'm just talking. You can go ahead and drop your question. But yes, donations are open. Um, if it turns out that I'm not meant to find love until I'm a bit older, God forbid, because I want love ASAP, as well as my dream wedding or close to my dream wedding, I want a taste of love at least. Yeah, and like I said, you might even still get your taste of love, but Spirit just wants you to be a little disciplined. They just want you to be a little disciplined right now, because I told you already, like I ain't even trying to like preach to the choir because you know what you got going on in your life. But they want you to be stable. They don't want you going into no relationship and you kind of like in between things, because that can kind of lead down a disastrous road. You also don't know what your mama praying over you either. I did hear that. Because sometimes, like, our mamas, they pray certain prayers over us to keep us on the straight and narrow path. So you don't know if your mama been praying to the universe, like, please keep my daughter from getting with a knucklehead boy. We don't know. But that can also, be shifting the energy too around you. Um, but like I said, you gonna get your person. You gonna get your king of cups. Like, you gonna get them. It's just like I said, spirit just wants you to focus on things that are tangible right now. That are tangible. Your car, your job, stuff like that. Um, Free, yes, no. Are you new to the channel, nannies? Yes, man, she is. And be put up and stuff. I want to get an idea of what love feels like before I actually get it. And like I said, timing is an illusion. So if I say it's not time, you might be like, oh my God, it's gonna be like 10 years. Girl, it could literally mean you're not meant to find love until next year. Like, so don't take it so literal. Just try to understand the message. Because the more you resist it or the more you against it, the harder it's gonna be. Because spirit is like, we trying to just tell you, like, you gonna get your love, but you gotta buckle down and focus on what you gotta do right now for yourself. And like I said, with Saturn and Aries, you gonna feel that restriction. It might piss you off, but that the devil is Saturn, and you see your face, you like, what the fuck, But because Aries don't like Saturn energy. Aries don't do well with Saturn energy because you guys are Mars ruled. So you're used to being able to go after your goals and get them. That's Aries. But with it being Saturn in such a heavy transit in your life, even if you're not in your Saturn return, you're going to feel restriction on what you want the most. That's not because it's punishing you, it's because it's trying to tell you, like, this is not the path you're supposed to take. Like, we're going to put you on the right path. Yeah. Shine love my family and a few of my friends, but I want to taste of romance. If I really find love, even if the relationship doesn't last, at least I got to taste of romance, one idea of what love might be. Yeah, true, I get why they want me to be stable. If they try to get verse from me, I won't rule it out. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Um, so yeah, and the taste of romance is cool. Like, if you want to just date, you ain't trying to be in a relationship, that's okay. You could do that. You can do that. But it's just like spirit is saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket when it comes to love. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to explore and you want to get to know people and go on dates and stuff, you can do that. They're not telling you to be a nun. They're not saying that to you. They just saying, like, the big picture you want, it's gonna take a second. Okay? It's just gonna take a second. But it's gonna be there. Like I said, you do have a King of Cups coming out. And like I said, timing is fluid. So what may feel like a long time for you, it may not be a long time. Like I said, this person could manifest in your life within a year, within 6 months. It just depends. But just try to understand it for right now. Understand it for right now. That's all Spirit is saying to you. Um, that way you can get to the next chapter. But what you trying to get, you know? Yeah, money do matter. It do matter in this economy. Money do matter. Yeah, you don't want no struggle love. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the guys you kind of been coming across have not really been giving that they are in the best financial situations. Maybe like one of them or two of them have, but it seemed like some of them, they kind of like, they ain't really got it. So you got to think of that too. Like, do you really want to be long term with them guys? Because they can't do nothing but offer you a dream. That's all they can do is sell you a dream. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the next person, which I feel like is Sierra. And then let me see, is Nanny still here? Nanny, you got a question? Yeah, you don't want to be with no broke. I'm telling you, girl, it ain't worth it. But honestly, a lot of guys at your age be broke. They be, unless they come from a well-off family or they got a real good job coming out the gate swinging. For a lot of them, be trying to find themselves. They don't know what the heck going on. They don't know what they want to do. So you gonna get, they're inconsistent in their personal life. So even in love life, they're gonna be inconsistent. This the time where like you could possibly get with somebody and they're like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to find myself. So it's like it's it come with it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said just be patient because you don't know what the universe is protecting you from. I promise you. You don't really know. Like you could think like, oh, I'm getting punished because I'm just a good person. It's like whole time universe is saving you from some crazy ass boys. Like you just have to be open to understanding it. I'm sorry, do you have room for more? I meant to say something, but I was too busy arguing. Who was you arguing with? Girl, who was you getting into an argument with at this time of day? Go ahead, Shevish. All right, last call for the alcohol. I wish I could have some tonight. Okay, last call for the alcohol. Who else got questions before I close this live, y'all? I'm going to give y'all 10 seconds to tell me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. And if anybody donated when I was counting down, you locked in. All right, y'all go ahead and close the live for me, please. Thank you so much. All right. So what am I going to attract after my glow up? You mean like what you going to attract or who you going to attract? You're welcome, Ari. I know it's frustrating, girl. I know it's frustrating, Ari. I'm telling you, I've been there, girl. I've been there and I've been so frustrated with the universe. Like, why? Why do I have all these restrictions? Girl, they never seem like that. They're not going to tell you what's... Okay, so it's a difference between financially struggling by myself versus financially struggling, trying to help and take care of other people. So they in their self era right now, they're not going to seem like they're financially unstable. But let them get in a relationship and let them have some kids. You're going to see it. You're going to see it. So yeah, just take your time, girl. For real. Take your time. Sierra, you want to know what you're going to attract or who you're going to attract? I'm just trying to clear that up. Sierra, anyways on you, girl. Oh. Who? Okay. Who you going to attract with your glow up? Okay, boo, I got you. So who is Sierra going to attract for her glow up? Who is she going to attract? Who is Sierra going to attract for her glow up, Sierra? Who is she going to attract? Okay, so we got the Temperance here. Okay, I like that. Because you could really attract some guys who are, they're more open-minded. Like I'm seeing like even spiritual, you could attract some spiritual guys too, but like open-mindedness is what I'm hearing. Okay. 10 of Cups is here too. So you might attract guys who are very emotionally in tune. Like they want a family. They may express that to you, And you have the 8 of Cups here as well too. So yeah, I feel like you might attract guys, like I said, that are really sensitive. They're not sensitive like they're weak, but they just very spiritually sensitive. And so you might like find that there's a lot of guys that are like that. Like they have these strong belief systems and things like that. You're gonna definitely attract some guys that's kind of like, they players. But honestly, because you have so much like love for yourself and confidence for yourself, I see you just throwing them in the trash, like for real. Because the guy you're looking for he's gonna be someone who's sincere, he's genuine, he's sensible. And I feel like you are gonna attract that too. You're gonna attract both. but it seemed like the more, like I said, holistic type. Oh, hold on. That's gonna be the one you want. And you have the Ace of Cups here too, and you have the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of cups here. So yeah, it's gonna be some guys here that's gonna have like, okay, so it's gonna be some guys here that's gonna definitely have like, they want a relationship. They want to be with a woman that's beautiful. They want to be with a woman that's confident in herself, things like that. So, like I said, you could attract some really actually good types, some really good types of men. Um, and then maybe this is just the one in particular too, because I'm not seeing a whole lot of men, but I am seeing one in particular that really see you clearly. Like I said, he could be holistic. He could be a yoga. He could be into yoga. He could be, someone who likes fitness, who likes to take care of his body, mind, and soul. Like, that's just what I'm seeing. And I feel like that makes sense because a lot of guys that go to the gym and stuff, they do like to take care of themselves. They do like to take care of their body. They like to, you know, um, make sure that their body is clean. A clean eater could even be a vegan. I mean, it could be anything. Temperance is like a person that's balanced. Maybe like a person that's vegan. They could be somebody who definitely, like I said, believes in holistic ways of taking care of themselves. Um, could be spiritual. Um, that's just kind of what I'm seeing. Yeah, and like I said, this person may not necessarily want kids right out the gate, but they do want to have a committed relationship. They're not just out here just doing whatever. That's why I said this is somebody that take care of their body and stuff like, because it's all about the energy. And I feel like men who are more in tune with their inner selves, their higher self, they're not out here just slanging. They're not here making broken homes. Like, they're aware, they're self-aware. And so they may be intentional with the type of women that they date, the type of women they go for. You know, I don't feel like it's somebody from your past. You might have people that kind of come from your past with the Eight of Cups, but I don't see you entertaining that because you want someone who's gonna compliment you or what you want for yourself. Um, so is it possible that you can meet this person in the gym? Yes. But like I said, this is given like holistic. This is somebody who has a strong belief system. You get what I mean? So that's kind of what I'm seeing. Cause like, yes, you're gonna attract guys online, but more in face, like person to person, like in face conversation, or like somebody you see in person. That's what I'm getting. So don't be surprised if that person like, oh yeah, I eat really clean. I meal prep every week. I love, like, I'm a what they call it, Presbyterian. They like fish. Only fish. They only eat fish. They don't eat beef. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's the type of guy I'm getting for you. Okay. Yeah, I heard very disciplined too. Okay. Now this person could be a water sign because I'm getting a lot of cups. So this could be a Pisces, a Cancer. I'm not getting Scorpio. Uh-uh. I'm not getting Scorpio, but it could be a Pisces. Could be a Sagittarius too. A Temperance is Sag, but a lot of water. You got a lot of water. Like, look, Temperance. Then you got the Ten of Cups. Then you got Ace of Cups. Then you got the Nine of Cups. You know what I mean? So it's definitely could be a water sign man, or Sagittarius. And Sagittarius is, they can be really spiritual too. Like, that's the Sag have their shadow, but they light side. They can be spiritualists. They can be teachers, things like that. You used to be a pescatarian. See, that's what I'm saying. This person could be a pescatarian too. They could like eat like they ate that like seafood or fish. A pescatarian, they don't eat like beef or chicken or pork. They eat fish. Is that correct? And then Chevish. Wait, see, are you donated twice tonight, right? You get another question, and then it'll be Chevish, which I feel like Chevish. Did you donated twice? This will be your second. Is this your second donation too, Chevish? If it is Sierra Chevish, I get a free question. I'm just making sure I'm doing my math is right. I feel like I'm saying it right though. Sierra, you get a free question because it's your second donation. And then Chevish get a free question because she donated twice. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah. I believe I got everybody's blog questions done. She said, let it be a new water sign. So, what water signs have you dated? I feel like this person could be like a Pisces or something. My yes or no. After us arguing now, just now, with Jay, still try to come reconcile where he leave me alone. So after Chevish argued with Jay, is he gonna still try to come and reconcile with her after they got into an argument? Yes, that's correct. Oh, okay. I knew one of them like they don't eat like a lot of meat. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. He's showing up in his energy right now. King of Wands is here, but with the Wheel of Fortune, that's still a yes card. It's still a yes. It's still a yes. Like he's still gonna try to come back and reconcile down the line. So yes, he still will. I mean, like he a fire sign girl. Fire signs like that shit. Like they're not as sensitive as like water signs. A water sign, you argue with them, like they probably gonna leave you alone. Um, earth signs, you get into an earth sign, they probably gonna end up leaving you alone. Fire signs, they like drama. They do. Like they are very much so drama-fied. They like arguing. They like I think for them, they like the hot like makeup sex and the passionate, fireworks that happen when y'all make up. So a lot of the times, fire signs do not mind being toxic with you. Air and fire signs, that's a lot of time. I mean, come on, y'all see what's happening with Cardi B and Offset. They they live for that. Sagittarius, they not called Sagittarius for no reason. They like drama. For someone who hates drama, he sure doesn't make it. Yeah. So this doesn't phase him. This doesn't make him feel like, oh my God, I'm gonna stay away from it forever. She hurt my feelings. No, it's a lightweight. It's lightweight a game to him. I hate to say that, Chevish, because I know you probably for real irritated, but it's lightweight a game for him. The last person I dealt with was Cameron, and I know we weren't dating, but I refuse to attract a person like him ever again. He's a Cancer? Nah, I ain't feel Cancer energy. I didn't feel Cancer. Like I told you, I felt either a Pisces or a Sagittarius, Sierra. Yeah, I feel like Cancer men, they be kind of, they got a lot of mommy issues. They do. They do. They kind of hard to be with. And I feel like too, they could be competitive with the woman they with. They could be extremely competitive. Okay. What are Jay's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards me? Okay. Oh. All right. What are Jay's current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards Chev? It's just thoughts. Jay's thoughts. Thoughts. Okay. Let's look at his feelings. Ooh, a lot came out. Feelings and intentions. Oh Lord, that card. Oh. Hold on. Okay. He's so toxic, Chevish. Like I'm telling you, this dude get a rise off of the attention you give him. Like he has a 6 of Wands with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody that he feels like any attention is good attention, whether it be bad or good. And I feel like that's his thoughts with you. Like, oh yeah, she still care because she's still arguing with me. She's still going back and forth. Like he low key be smirking. He low key be smirking when y'all get into it. Okay. And he honestly, he don't see you different from him. And I'm gonna tell you why. The reason why he don't see you as no better than him is because you engage in it with him. So she like it too. She might say she don't like it, but she like it too. She like drama. She like getting into it with me, and I like getting into it with her. Like that's just how I feel. You know what I mean? Because it makes him feel like there's still a connection. Some people are like that. Some people literally get a rise off of getting into it with a person, and it will create scenarios to get that person pissed off. Because for them, it's like they, you know what I'm saying? To them, it's like, okay, they feeding off of that energy. Like, yeah, they still want me. Yeah, they like the toxicity. I like it too. So he honestly see you as a willing participant in the drama. Thoughts? Let's look at his feelings. And it's so hard. And I'm not, no offense, because, to air signs, but it's so hard for y'all not to take the bait from fire signs. Fire signs, they will bait y'all so bad into the chaos because they thrive off of it. I told y'all, I said energy for them. If any element was an energy harvester, it would be fire signs. They harvest energy. So it's like with air signs like, hold on, wait. No, I'm not going to let you think that you got one up over me. I'm not going to let you get the last word. They know that pisses y'all off. So fire signs like to engage in petty behavior because they want that. They want that rise from the air sign. And it can be very draining. Consider it like fire and air. What does fire do to air? Literally, like in a scientific sense. What do they tell you? They say, well, you have a fire. Cut off the air supply. Because if you don't cut off the air supply, it's going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. So you have to look at it as that as well, elemental wise. Okay. So that's what I was saying to you. Thoughts, let's look at feelings. Feelings is the Hierophant. I told you, he don't think there's nothing wrong with this. This is how this man was raised. The Hierophant is like his values, his morals, his belief system. He thinks this is normal. It worked for his people. Eight of Cups is here too. So it's like, in a way, he is kind of making you go through the ringer because of his upbringing. This is somebody who they were misguided or misdirected as a child, especially when it came to how they view women. Because if you look on here, it's all women. So when they got in a relationship or when they got with a woman, they kind of like reliving out what they saw. They're reliving out what they were taught or something like that. So unfortunately, you're never truly going to get him in a position to where he's mature enough to see that he's creating another dynamic like that. He thinks this is very normal. And I see predominantly women around him. Not saying that he didn't have no males, but there's a lot of women around him. So he could have grown up with this persona of how women are or what women put up with. Because he might have seen his mama put up with a lot of BS, stuff like that. So you're just basically collateral damage for his childhood. But that's how he feels. He feels like this is normal. All right, let's look at his intentions. Intentions, Knight of Swords reverse. I mean, this dude is literally just pulling shit out of thin air. Like at this point, he really don't. It's almost like I told you, he's baiting you. And when he get the opportunity to bait you, it's like he be saying stuff. He say stuff. He don't mean it, but he say stuff because he know it's gonna irritate you, and he's irritated. So it's like I'm just gonna say whatever. In the heat of the moment, he don't be caring about y'all future. He just say whatever. He say whatever because he likes to feel and he likes to argue. So his intentions right now is just to kind of be immature. Death card, like he's not really evolving. There's no growth there. So his intentions is not to grow y'all out of this space with each other. He's gonna continue moving. He's gonna continue this. Like if 5 of coins, he's used to this. He's used to being left out in the cold, and then you guys reconcile. So what's my advice? You have to cut off the air supply. If you truly done with this man, you have to cut off the air supply. And every time you thinking like, oh, maybe I'll give it another chance, visualize what I just told you about fire and air. Visualize it. Because if you visualize it, you're going to get pissed off because you're going to see what he's doing. And you're like, nah, you're not going to use me to get like whatever you're trying to gain. You're not going to use me. Yeah. So think of it that way. If that's what helps you. What do they tell you? If you don't want the fire to go bigger and stronger, you must cut off the air supply. You know? Sierra, I'm going to come right back around to you. I see your question. My second mind, yes or no, is does this guy really believe I'm a conniving person? When I ask for the bare minimum, he twists it into something negative. So does the Jay really believe that Shevish is a conniving person if she's asking for the bare minimum? Yes, but you just a reflect. He's literally the wheel of fortune is somebody that's gonna spin it to make themselves look like the good person, right? But you're literally just he's deflecting onto you. He's deflecting onto you. So, but he do be like for real when he say that. But that's because that's who he is. That's who he is. So yes, he be serious. Okay. Yeah, I wouldn't think about another chance either. He seems exhausting. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. It's just too much energy wasted, you know. All right, Sierra says, "Will the person I attract will the person I attract after I glow up be my type, personality wise and look wise?" It's a good question. So, will the person that Sierra attracts after her glow up be her type, personality wise and look wise? Look wise. Well, let's say the toxic person will make you toxic run. Yes, honey, they will. Absolutely. You said look wise, right? Yeah. Yeah. You got the lovers here. And then you got the 5 of wands here too, right? So I'm telling you, like, and this could be more so like you're attracted to them, but they don't look nothing like that past person. Because I'm seeing like the past person, it's like, damn, they look good, but they always like irritated my energy. It was like a trade-off. It was like the person in your past was like, they looked good, they was definitely your type, but it was like the trade-off was like the drama with them, right? But like with the lovers coming out for this new person, like they gonna have that look, and it's gonna be like they have a completely different personality than this past person. So let's just say this. Let's say you like a guy that is tall, chiseled, whatever. Like he could definitely have all those traits, but his personality is so much better. Like so much better. Okay. Um then you asked about personality. And I'm getting a yes. They have similar values and beliefs there with the 10 of coins, and then the 7 of pentacles is here too. So yeah, you gonna pick their brain, and they gonna be like, yeah, I have goals for myself. I want this for myself. I do believe in family. I do believe in marriage. My parents are married, and they just you just like that's funny. I got a visual of like the tree, right? This is a lemon tree. And every time he says something that make like that's complimenting to what you want for yourself, it's like you pick another lemon off and put it in your bucket, like ding, ding, ding. Like he gonna checkpoint off a lot of your stuff like that you want in a man, as far as his personality and stuff like that. But yeah, as far as like the looks, yes, very handsome. And he's kind of your unusual type because he doesn't It's like he got to look like he would be like F boy or whatever. But when you get to know him, he actually is really sweet. So it's a plus. It's like, oh, you're cute, but you're sweet at the same time. Like, you know how some guys, they know they cute and they be jerks and they be like full of themselves and toxic. And that's what you had got in the past. But this is not like that. He's completely different. He's just well rounded as a man. She said, well, he's blocked. I'm done with that shit. I tried to give him a chance and he used them all up. I don't want to think about another chance. Yeah, I don't blame you. Most of he made me toxic and got mad when I told him he's the most mentally exhausting person I ever been with. It's the truth. They don't like the truth. I'm not stroking your ego. I'd rather be with my ex than you. I ain't never dealt with this. Yeah. And like I told you, unfortunately, until he's really ready to evolve and grow, this is gonna be his continuous cycle. Like even if he got with a new person, he's still gonna be weird like that. Like because it starts with him and he's refusing to do the internal work to grow. He's refusing that. So unfortunately, he's just gonna bring down whoever he's with, and that's the sad part about it. Lack of growth, lack of insight. He's gonna continue to bring down the women that he's with, the woman that he's with. So you really just saving yourself more stress. It's not worth it. I promise it ain't. Especially if you're not gonna be a man, if you don't see yourself sticking beside him, girl, he is not worth it. He's not. Okay. All right. Let me see. Did I answer everybody's questions so far? Am I missing anybody? Sierra, scroll back like 2 minutes. I just answered your question. Okay, Shevish, go ahead and post it. But yeah, Sierra, scroll back like 2 minutes, and I answered you. After you, Shevish, I think I got everybody right. Did I take care of everybody after Shevish? I want to make sure. So yeah, it's just Shevish then, and then I believe I have taken care of everybody's questions this evening. I believe so. So moving on to the next. I want to know, how will my first meeting with the next boyfriend go? Najee, please exclude that man out of my energy. Okay, so how will the meeting with the next boyfriend go for Shevish? How will the meeting with the next boyfriend go for Shevish? I mean, it could definitely be something more so like sporadic. The Fool is here, so you might not even be trying to be like meeting nobody new. You might just be doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like just out and about doing you, and then you guys can meet that way. But with the Nine of Cups here, is dreamy. He's definitely going to be a dreamy type of guy for you. Um, he could be somebody too that you kind of have like that's more your type. Because a Nine of Cups could be like, this is when I said I wanted love, or when I said I wanted to date, this is the exact person I saw in my head. Like, so he could be like that. You guys can meet. So we have the Six of Wands. So it's a public place. Because this is a public place. This is like, hold on. The Empress here too. It's giving Aries too. I feel like I told you I seen you meeting an Aries after this J dude. I said I see you meeting possibly an Aries. It could be a Taurus, but it was giving Aries. But you can meet this person in a public setting. The reason why I said public is because you have people around you. Yeah, another fire sign, but I feel like Aries is not like Sagittarius is. Like, I get it, but you gotta look at the overall energy of the element. And Sagittariuses are known to be how he acts. Aries, they're a little bit more solid. So if the Aries is truly for you, you're gonna know. And they are very much so protective of what they care about. So you would have a different experience with an Aries. It wouldn't be the same as the Sag. Um, okay, so like I said, this will be an Aries person. Tell me more about the Emperor. Yeah, I'm seeing a public, more of a public space when you meet this person. And a public space don't mean like, oh, I gotta be in a club or I gotta be. It could be in a grocery store. It could be anywhere where you're not at home. Okay, but I'm telling you, like this Aries person or this Taurus person, Aries or Taurus, um, they're gonna come in more stable. They probably already got their own thing going on too. When I say their own thing, like they got their own place, own car, like they got their shit together. They ain't gonna be living with their mama still. Like they got their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just more so what you envision for yourself. This person could also be um kind of tall. So I'm saying they could be tall. Uh could be a little darker than your ex. They could be a little bit darker. Like brown, not like high yellow, more brown. Um, but Six of Coins is here. And I like that because a Six of Coins is a requited lover. This is somebody that's like you feeling them and they feeling you. And the energy is matching. And I'm not gonna lie, I personally feel like Aries and Gemini is a great couple. They usually work. Um, they do. They balance each other out. I feel like Sagittarius and the Gemini, they're karmic. They bring out shadows in each other uh, because y'all are sister signs. So it can be a tougher dynamic with Gemini and Sag, but I feel like Gemini and Aries, they be locked in. Yes, Cameron knew he was fine, but his personality was pissing me off. I know. I want a man to know he's fine and a sweetheart. Yeah, that's what I said. This one's here, he's gonna know he's good looking, but he's not gonna be a dick about it. You know, and he's like I say he's more well rounded. Dealing with a broke man is also mentally exhausting. Yeah. Always need to help him or be his emotional support when he's upset. And he's the type of person who, when they are mad, they mess up the mood and don't know how to control his feelings. Yeah. So he's a big man child. I hate that his mama sent him into the world like that. His mama and his dad, they failed him. But it is what it is. Yeah. And that's a part of narcissism too. Some people have narcissistic traits. They not full blown narcissism, not full blown narcissists, but they can have narcissistic traits, and that is one of them. They both match each other. Yeah. He's a mama's boy. She probably spoiled him rotten or tried to make up for the lack thereof a father in his life, and she overcompensated. And a lot of mothers from a particular previous generation did that. They overcompensated for the boys because they felt guilt because the father wasn't in the family or for whatever reason. And then usually they were harder on the daughters. So, I mean, that could definitely be typical issues that we're having um, in this current generation of men. Um, so yeah, but that's what I'm seeing, Shevish, for the new person. And yeah, it's giving Aries or Taurus. They don't gotta be Aries or Taurus, but I just feel strongly that they have those placements somewhere. If they don't have Taurus, they got Aries somewhere. Okay. So that's what I got for you, love. But yeah, you're gonna have to get Jordan out your energy because he seemed like he's just an energy vampire. I hate to label people like that, but it's giving energy vampire. He just siphoning your energy as much as he can. He is. Yep, he is. But that's what I got, okay? All right, ladies. I'm gonna go ahead and get off this chat. My feet are swelling. Probably because I'm pregnant and yeah, the water retention. So anyway, I'm gonna get my feet up because they are swollen. And then I'll be back tomorrow. I might come back in the morning. I don't know yet. So yes, if I do come back in the morning, you guys will definitely see me out here. All right. But y'all have a good night and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.